Mbukelo Buhle Betfu, welcome to yet another exciting and brilliant episode of Buhle Betfu. My name is Nelly Somakanya. As you all know, we are in December. It's the festive season. It's time for you to get out there and visit the land and make sure that you explore all the exciting activities that are there together with your friends, with your family. You know the Christmas spirit, it's always exciting. Buhle Betfu are together with Bush Travel Tours, S08E06 Tourism. We took a tour just to see the city of Manzini and what is it that you can get up to this festive season. We are on the theme, choose Eswatini this festive season. So the first stop that we had here in Manzini is right here where I'm standing at the Old Stone Church Museum. That is where the tour started. I hope you are excited as I am to see how it all went about. Let's see it.
My name is Daniel and I love being here. I'm a Manzini boy and I'm from Bush Travel Tours and our offices is right in here by the Old Stone Church Museum, and so we oversee this side of the tour. But in overview, welcome to Manzini, and in Manzini we look into Manzini tourism. Manzini has a lot to offer, but today we're just going to focus on this destination in particular. But let me just give you an overview, which we're going to be launching next year. We have the Zakele tour, which is the first black township in the Kingdom of Eswatini, which will be launching next year. We also have the market tour, and of course we have the new market trail that has come up. We have the Hind Trail, which covers the legends in Manzini. Also covers the historical monuments and so forth, and so and of course the full Manzini city tour, which covers the full itinerary, which is a whole day. And the packages that I've just given you is just maybe 2-hour routes or 1 hour. There could be walking tour, there could be shuttle tour, but we are based here. And of course there's a synergy, the Old Stone Church Museum and the pizzeria, so that when you finish with the tour you can just still relax before you can go elsewhere. So today we're going to be covering this side of Manzini only. But hopefully next year we're going to be inviting you for the Manzini tourism launch, and hopefully everybody's going to be here again, you know. Yes. So as for now, I'm just going to hand it over to my wife, who's going to give you then the tour as we go along, just a 30-minute tour, and then we can come back and maybe sample some pizzas as well, in-house pizzas. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we also have the faith tour, the spiritual, the religious tour, and that is the tour that really brings lots of tourists in this place. This year, I think early in March, we had 32 pastors coming together here just for this tour to discover how really God's fingerprints built this country, and you're going to discover it just now. So thank you so much, and this is the festive season. It's Christmas. We are a Christian country. What a best time just to really come for this tour and discover God's love for our kingdom. The tour begins here. We are really standing in the land of miracle. That's how we call it. And where we are standing on our right, it's a pizzeria now. A wood oven is built there. But 94 years ago, this section was the only high school in the whole country. Before building this section, this triangle that you see just there, those two triangles, they were the high school. That's where our great-grandparents met. And when it was too hot, they couldn't have class, or when it was raining, they couldn't have class until this section was built. And then inside the museum, it was the only primary school. We will go there, and please follow me. Okay, so this is the Old Stone Church Museum. 94 years ago, it was the only primary school in the whole country. It's stone because we can see the stones, but these stones are a great reminder for us, this generation. And we were privileged to have Zinhle at some period with us, and she knows how we really insist on the young people. We come from a generation of strong people. These stones were carried by hand from Logova Hill to here by the locals. And when they came with the stones here, they had to get the permission of King Sobuza II before starting to use it. So we don't come from a generation of lazy people. We are strong, and these stones really empower us all the time. Please, let's carry them. We are Africans, and that's the beauty of being African, as we will discover just now with the Bushmen. When you visit every African museum, the Bushmen are always the first people to begin, like in every African country. We are one. There is no need in Africa to say you are a foreigner when you are an African. So together we are stronger, together we are a powerful team. Eswatini was a very green land. The first people who ever lived here were the Bushmen. They came from the east of Congo. They were never settlers. That's why you find them everywhere in Africa. When they came, they settled in Sangwini and they painted. According to history, those paintings are 20 years old. I'm sure some of us have seen them. So the Bushmen lived with us in mind. Gunis, they lived in Tanzania and then they moved in Mozambique. Gunis was a big group of Zulu, Tonga, Klubis. There were a lot. So every time they composed a small group, they had to find a name for themselves, but they are still under the Gunis. It was a Guni clan. Now when they moved in Mozambique, they lived in Katembe Sea. Now in our country we have a beautiful ritual that happens, it's a ceremony, it's cultural, it happens every December. But that event cannot happen until the government sends trucks to collect water from Katembe Sea, because they want to connect with their ancestors and they believe that they get their power from this water. That's where their ancestors live. They want to connect with their ancestors. Now, not anyone can go there to collect this water. There are people who are called Bamani. They will go there and collect the water and bring it here. Now, they lived in caves also, the Gunis, until the Portuguese came and they started to develop Mozambique. They felt they had to move. They moved in Swaziland under the leadership of King Somklolo, Somklolo Sobuza I. He was a very, very smart person and he was loved by almost every clan. And he married every woman in every clan, receiving the blessings of every clan. It made him the most powerful man. Now people had to come under him to receive the protection against the Zulus, because Zulus were still here and fighting everyone. Now the group that detached themselves from this sea and came here, they were still under the Nguni, but they were named Dlaminis under King Somklolo. So these are the first. Now, this painting here, this is King Somklolo. He is our father. He is the founder of Swaziland. We love him so much. There is a statue of him in town. We just love going there to say, hi Dad, especially on Father's Day. Yeah, he was amazing. Now, King Somklolo was very, very old, as I said. Tanzania, that's originally where they came from. And then Mozambique, and then finally, no more moving. Swaziland. Now they had to fight for their lives. He was powerful because he had the protection of many people. Now he was also very old and tired, but he had his soldiers. One day he was living by Matapa, Bethany. His home was somewhere there. He went to rest near his stone. We still have the stone and children play there, it's beautiful. He was just resting. He wasn't sleeping. He had a vision. He saw people coming to him, presenting something in the form of a book and something in the form of a poem. And they suggested that he choose the book. Now, we are a Christian country. We believe in God as a kingdom. And there is a verse in the Bible, King Solomon was sleeping in a dream. He had an encounter with God and he received wisdom in a dream. So we don't neglect visions, we don't neglect dreams. But our king was not sleeping. Now, after that encounter, those people disappeared. He was very restless, like, what has happened to me? What have I chosen? Why did I choose that book? At the same time, the Zulus wanted them out. So he sent the soldiers in South Africa to look for help. As the soldiers went to South Africa, they met missionaries who were preaching the gospel of Jesus. And they came to him and they told him, hey, we met certain people that talking about a certain God that we don't know. We really don't know that God. And he said, please invite them in. I want to see them. He invited missionaries, but he never lived to see them coming. As he felt he was really going to die, he called his counselors, advisors, and family members. He made them swear by his name that they will never kill foreigners in this country. And then he died. Manzini is the oldest city in Swaziland, the very oldest. It is filled with lots of monuments and lots of historical sites. One of them is Zakele. There is a playing ground, a soccer playground as you go to Zakele. Zakele was the first township for black people. Back then, our ancestors were living in the homestead, but they came in town to get some stuff. Now, sometimes it was late, they couldn't go back. Now the British were like, oh, we have to build something for this. This is King Sobuza II with David Hind. He was his doctor with his children. And like I mentioned, back then, malaria and typhoid was killing everyone. This was like typhoid symptoms, like you would just have worms in your stomach, and many people were dying like that back then. And this was the main ambulance back then. Today we have our modern ambulances in the country. This here belongs to Samuel Hyde, that child who came like a baby. He grew up and he became a doctor. He also treated people here. We believe that Christ carried the most burden. The one he asked us to carry is light, but still it's heavy.
The Bush Travel Tours treated us at their restaurant that is called the Bush Pizzeria and Cafe, which is situated right next to the Old Stone Museum that is right here at the Nazarene in the city of Manzini. They have wonderful pizzas here. I'm talking about seriously nice pizzas. You need to check them out together with your friends and family as you come here. I'm sure you will be salivating as you see us show you what we enjoyed. Let's see those pizzas.
Welcome at the Bush Pizzeria. You don't come at the Bush Pizzeria and don't taste this drinks. This is our signature drink. We call it mocktail. It's a non-alcoholic. As you can see, the place is really for family, kids, and everything. We have the beach mocktail. We have pineapple, we have grenadine, and this is Make Sweet Memory. And this one is Try Me. So you're going to try it and you will give us the feedback. They are all mocktails and they are non-alcoholic. Thank you. Enjoy.
The media tour continued to right where we are right now, which is Khuselwa Farm Adventures, where we engaged ourselves in a lot of adventurous activities, which you can also enjoy with your friends and family this Christmas season. We are still doing this courtesy of Eswatini Tourism Authority. We are saying choose Eswatini this festive season. Come and enjoy these beautiful things that we have right here in the land. Let us see how it all went about.
Ngumlando ligama kaGamethe Sibongo usebenza la eKhuselwa Farm Adventures. Kuqala ke sitawuqala kudlala paintball. Nawuqala nje sibhamu sakho it's always pointing up and make sure ukuthi that safe button lipresseke phansi, and when you start to play now you can start to play, you can push the safe button on ukuthi libe ngetulo. Then the next step always ngifaka inhlavu ngala once yawa lenhlavu ayibuthi phansi ma guidelines walandzelako before udlala paintball. Then ke nasingena la fielding kuna nawe mana ngizaliseni nawo lama drum nalama tie, ngilapho khona utivikela khona na ubhaqela umuntu when he shoot you. So kwecala awumdubula umuntu close range, and usengangena la ngikhathi awukhomba umuntu usengangena la khathi not unless ngisho ukuthi you can start. Sengifuna kunichazela ke ngala ma protective clothing. Kweqala kuna na imask yona uyifaka la mehlweni kuze itakhona ukukuvikela ukuthi liso lingashayeki. Again kuna nawe ama covers arm nawa i2 for the because nanidlala paintball kufuna nibe at least kuqale ku2 ema teams nanla grounding. So kweqala there is a blue one for another team and there is a green one ukuthi kulenye team. Nangabe niyangeteka akhona emabhibhu la red la green and mistaken la green la orange. Then ke niyatithatha dibamtenu di pointer up siyangena ngekhathi.
Khuselwa Farm Adventures is a great, amazing and beautiful outdoor recreation place that is located in the Manzini region, Helehele Lugaganeni to be exact. This place was open to the members of the public in December 2021, and it offers a variety of recreational activities that are namely paintball, archery, quad bikes, hiking, and a huge swimming pool for they that love swimming. Khuselwa Farm Adventures is a suitable place for all people of all ages to enjoy themselves and have fun in this establishment. They have a restaurant that offers scrumptious meals, and their menu is a la carte, which simply means that you order according to the prices that are there and the list of the foods that have been listed right there on their menu. There are different number of events that you can be able to host in their establishment, namely baby showers, weddings, all sorts of parties, team building sessions, and they also have a wonderful camping facility. That takes us to the accommodation that they have there, which is only a camping site where you can pitch your tent, and they can offer bonfire nights, and you can enjoy yourselves playing the games and everything that they have right there.
Igama lami ngitengetile ngakaGrowning. Ngisebenza la Buhle Farm Adventures. Ngi-receptionist yalakhaya. Siye sithi nawufika ngiye ngimukele, ngichazele kabanti ngale ndzawo nakonke. Lakhaya siye sithi nasingena sinemali entrance fee. Labadzala ubhadala 50 rand from 12 years getulu, and then bamfana 35 from 3 to 12 years. Then siye sithi nangabe utanema drinks akho angaphandle sinemali cooler box which is 120. Kudla kwangaphandle akukavumeleki, you order from us. Yes, then nase silangekhathi kule mali ye-free entrance fee si include imali ye-swimming. Once you paid imali entrance fee, you are able to swim. Then activities lesinawo lakhaya sinema quiet bikes, which kulama quiet kuna 30 minutes na 15 minutes. 30 minutes wethu 180, 15 minutes 90 rand. Then archery yethu sina kuba 20 minutes. 20 minutes wethu uba 50 emalangeni. Then we've got hiking yethu. Hiking, it's 2 kilometers around the farm, which is 10 emalangeni. Bese sine paintball yethu. Paintball yethu siye sikunike ema-bullets la 25, which means malang 25 ang 50 emalangeni. Now ufuna emabhola lang 50 kuba 100 emalangeni. Ema-contact details elakhaya sinakhona ka-Facebook Buhle Farm Adventures. Siyakhuthaza emaswati ukuthi ede atobuka indzawo eFlenhle, atongcebeleka nemndeni yawo ngoba lana kupholile, kuthulile.
Ngilindelani ngakazwane from Izinyane Lenseletours. Yeah, which is a tour operator company lekhona la eSwatini. Le promoter domestic tourism ikakhulukati kusisabala lesetindzawo tethu lesinato la eSwatini tekungcebeleka. This promoter the destination the attractions lesinawo la eSwatini ngekusitwa nge-Eswatini Tourism Authority. So sihambela tindzawo nemedia sipromota tona letindzawo lesinato la eSwatini kuthi bantfu emaswati awavakashe since sesivele December siyicalile festive season vele kufuna siphume sisabalale kanjalo njalo.
Buhle Betfu continues to offer a crystal clear statement that you need not to go out of this country to enjoy yourself, as we have all the wonderful and great places right here in our land for you to enjoy. That is why we are saying choose Eswatini this festive season. I am sure you have enjoyed seeing all those beautiful things and activities that you can get up to and enjoy with your family and friends right here in this Christmas. Make sure that you continue following us on all our social media platforms, that is our YouTube, our Facebook, as we bring you more and more of those great and amazing places that we have right here in the kingdom of Eswatini. Until next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.